till now we have seen index-based collections like arrays and array list. Then we have seen key-based collection like hash tables, and in the previous video we have seen prioritized collections like stack and queues. Now here's a very special collection called as special collections. Okay, so special collections are nothing but tailored .NET collections for specific purpose. For example, you want to create a collection of string data type only. Okay, so there's a special type of collection available in special collections. Or probably you want to have a collection where the key lookup is insensitive. So in other words, either you search by capital Shiv or small Shiv, right? You should be able to get the data. So for these kind of conditions you will use specialized collections. Now remember that specialized collection is not so famous in the .NET world, because generic collections, which is one more type of collections, is much better and faster as compared to specialized collections. So what we would suggest personally is that before using specialized collections, do have a look at the generic collection namespace. In case if it is covering that, then that should be preferred as compared to specialized collections. So what we'll do now is, let's try to understand that what are the different collections available in this special collections. Now there are a lot of collections in the special collection basket, and it is practically impossible to cover all those collections in this video. So what we'll do is, let's talk about the 4 most important collections which we think are worth discussing. So here they are: collection util, list dictionary, hybrid dictionary, and string collection. Now let's first start with the collection util. Now collection util, it helps you to create a collection which can be a hash table or array list, which is case insensitive. What does it mean? Let me just show you the source code here. The first thing is you have to ensure that you import the special collection namespace. Now all the special collections belong to system.collection.specialized. So in case you want to use a special collection, you have to ensure that you import system.collection.specialized namespace. So that's the first step. Now collection util is a static class. So if you type collection util, you can see that class over there, the static class. And if you type dot, you can see that it has 2 functions. One is a create case insensitive hash table, and the other one is a create case insensitive sorted list. Now if I go and use this hash table function, right, what it will do is it will create a hash table object. Okay, and this hash table object is case insensitive. So in other words, for example, if I go to this hash table and I add, let's say, Shiv, I'll say he is a developer. Okay, now if I go and make a lookup by using capital Shiv, or if I go and make a lookup by using small Shiv, it's the one and the same. I will get this record, he is a developer. So in other words, basically collection util helps you to create a collection which is case insensitive, and then you can basically look up either by small case or bigger case, it doesn't matter. So that's the use of collection util. Now let's move ahead to the next collection type in specialized collection. Now the next collection which is worth discussing in specialized collection is list dictionary. Now many times what happens is that you have less number of items in a collection. For example, let's say weekdays, where we have just Sunday, Monday, hardly 7 elements in the collection. Or probably you can say months of the year like January, February, which is hardly 12. So for such kind of small collection records, right, list dictionary is specially optimized for that. So in case you think that you're going to have records which are either like 10 or less than that, right, then definitely list dictionary is worth discussing. So in order to use a list dictionary, very easy, you need to first go and import the system.collection.specialized namespace, and the next thing is then you can go and create the object of list dictionary like this, something, and then you can use the list dictionary as you use a normal collection. So you can just say obj.add, and you can add the objects with a key and a value. So use list dictionary when you have smaller number of items. The next type of collection which is worth discussing in special collections is the hybrid dictionary. Now the list dictionary is good when the number of items are 10 or less than 10. In other words, if the number of items in the collection are less, then the performance of the list dictionary is very good. Now as soon as the number of items starts increasing, then the performance starts decreasing of the list dictionary. While it is very much vice versa for the hash table. In hash table, when the number of items are less, then the performance is it is not up to the mark, and as soon as the number of items starts increasing, then the performance stays constant. Now, as a developer, right, what you would like is you would like to use the advantages of both of these collections. That means if the number of items are less, then you would like to use the list dictionary. If the number of item increases, then you would like to use the hash table, and that's where exactly the hybrid dictionary comes into picture. Hybrid dictionary is nothing but it's a dictionary which is a combination of list dictionary and the hash table. So when the collection items are small, it will act as a list dictionary, and as soon as the collection items goes above 10 or above certain number, then it starts acting like a hash table collection. So if you want to use the hybrid dictionary, so you will say hybrid dictionary obj is equal to new hybrid dictionary, and then you can just say dot add, and you can add an object with a key and a value. So very easy. Now let's move ahead. The final collection is the string collection. Now many times what happens is you would like to store data in a collection which is of string data type, very specific. Okay, so if you're looking for just storing strings, then we can use the string collection. So string collection, nothing but it's a special collection only designed to store strings. So if you want to use the string collection, then again very easy, you can go and create the object of string collection and then start using it. So if you see here, I have set string collection, new string collection, and then I can go and start adding values to the string collection. So in case you are looking at strongly typed string collection, then definitely the string collection class is worth looking at. So that brings us to the end of the special collection discussion. So we talked about collection util, we talked about list dictionary, we talked about hybrid dictionary, and finally we talked about the strongly typed string collection, that is the string collection. Now, as we said previously, that special collection should be avoided as far as possible. Why? Because the better way of doing things is by using generic collections. So in the next video we'll talk about generics, and we'll see that what are generic collections.